Hey, this is Russ with Wing Sabre Historical Fencing. So we're going to cover something very, very basic because someone asked about style matchups and why certain things have an advantage over other things. I'm in a late 18th century stance. I'm in another late 18th century stance. Why would I be back-weighted and try to fight out of this? Doesn't this have an incredible disadvantage compared to modern fencing footwork? Yes, it does. And that disadvantage is called made for being on a horse. You're managing your distance by being on the horse, and the reason you're here and have this here is you're standing in the stirrup when your horses clash. That's where this stance comes from. It's a horse combat stance. Why do I keep this stable? Because if I don't press against the horse, I lose control of the horse while we're moving. While I have to balance on a horse that's not really happy about being attacked from another horse. That horse doesn't give a crap about the opposite hussar. That horse sees some other jerk horse coming after it and gets really upset. Okay? So if I'm going to do an advance, a retreat, any of that stuff from this stance, does that put me at a relative disadvantage compared to people who take double advance balestra lunge as a happy thing to do as a warm-up? Yes, obviously. However, you can still do cool things from these kinds of stances. One of which is by shifting your weight, you do volta very easily. You can capitalize on coup de banderole. You can do various forms of non-linear footwork to control the angle. Controlling the angle is a different way of controlling measure. So just because something puts you at a relative competitive disadvantage does not mean you can't A, have fun with it, B, fence respectively with it, C, even straight up win with it. Go at it, use your material and see what your material tells you to do, and then say, well, gee, if I had to deal with crazy people doing flèches in this system, what would the vocabulary of my system tell me is the answer? And if you do that, you'll look really, really cool in competition. Good one. Go do the thing. We've got more videos and content coming, so if you liked what you saw and it was useful for you, please stab the like button, /subscribe, and punch the little bell icon so that you're notified immediately when new content comes available. Thanks, and go do the thing.